You are now listening to Kinda Vague Radio with
Rob and Andrew.
your home for fresh squeezed, cold pressed,
locally sourced, retro, vague, rock, and alternative music.
direct from band to table. Broadcasting live to Colorado's Front Range from
Denver Open Media Radio on 92.9 FM
and 89.3 HD3.
Or streaming on denveropenmedia.org.
Find out. And we played in plain air before that. Well, we got Mr. Devin Sands all mic'd up and got some cans and got a beautiful black Taylor guitar all ready to go.
Yeah, this is actually the most expensive guitar I've ever purchased.
Let's go. Get it. Yeah, get it right. That is mic 4, isn't it? Mic 4?
Check.
Yeah, that's it. Hello.
Check.
Oh, that's 3. There we go. Maybe you'll hear us better now. Say hello.
Hello, everybody.
All right.
That's 5.
Oh, is that 5?
Yeah.
Jeez, Louise. 5. Okay, now try it again.
Check. Hello, everyone.
Hey,
There we go.
you're a real
Beautiful.
person in the studio. So you had a whole trek to get to us. I think this is. I'm kind of flattered, and I also feel sort of bad. Tell us about your day.
Well, I drove down to Shatter, Nebraska, because it's much cheaper to fly out of their airport than it is in Rapid. And they delayed my flight by 3 hours. So it was going to put me in Denver after when I needed to be here. And so I thought, well, I'm going to get in the car and leave right now. And then I hit 2 thunderstorms in Wyoming, which was awesome. And, you know, how just normal Denver traffic was. And then there was a big accident down to not even one lane in the shoulder, so we had to go around that.
Wow.
And you guys were
It's
saying
a
there's
whole-
some
it's a
event
whole,
going on. So.
Yeah, we got the Denver Nuggets are playing in the finals
Playoff,
tonight.
whole planes, trains, automobile situation to get you here. But
Definitely
you're
was
here
a
with the
trek,
guitar.
but,
It's
I am
fantastic.
made
We're
it.
recording it. I think you're gonna get some good performance, and you're gonna love it. And let's check it on the Nuggets game here. Oh, the stupid TV. I have the TV up here, and it just changed on me, but I think they're still
So the
up.
current score is 62-49 Nuggets.
Alrighty.
In the third quarter.
This game's moving right along.
Oh, yeah.
I feel like it just started when we started this show, and we've only just begun. Before we get to playing some in-studio music, we've definitely been playing your music here, a whole bunch of it.
I very much appreciate that.
Yeah, it's great stuff. We just love playing it. And one of the more recent ones you sent me was Lucy Moon, and that's a project you've been working on, and you have yet. And also, another person that we've been playing is Mr. Chris
Huzengay.
Chris Huzengay. I said this on the air last time. I'll say it again, and it doesn't look like that. If you saw it written, Tony, you'd be like, "It's your guess as good as mine." No offense, I love diversity in names and everything else, but when it comes to the business of show, as it were, you might ask him. You might say, consider a something that a guy on the air can pronounce that might know.
It's funny you mentioned that, and I hope to God he's listening, because he's been talking about rebranding his name for the past 6 months, and he's getting real serious about it.
It's a tough move.
My last name is actually Santa Steven. I shortened it down to Sants because my whole life people have butchered that name, so I just thought, well, I can't use that. you
Right.
know.
Or you do what Andrew suggested with Chris, which is you just embrace that. So you could just make your identity Santa Steven and then just say, oh, that's it.
Oh, yeah, that's true, too.
And who's in gay can maybe do that, but it's kind of hard to say, and you got to train all. It's not like it can't be done. Like Krungabin exists.
Yeah. Well, actually, if you ever heard any of the interviews with them, they're like, man, we wish we'd named ourselves something else. Because they were like, they named, because I think they named themselves, and it's like, I think it's a Vietnamese word or something like that, or Laotian or
You
something
would
like
probably know better than
that.
I.
And they said, or Thai or something like that, and they were like, oh, no, it's never going to matter. And then they got signed, and they blew up, and now every radio DJ in the world is struggling to pronounce that.
Yeah, but it became one of those cool things because then once you know, and so maybe that's the thing. Yeah. But maybe not, because then you're just going to have radio DJs like myself butchering it all the time.
I think it's just one of those things that's to make it more marketable for the everyday audience. You don't want people trying to mispronounce your name all the time. Just make it easy on everyone.
Yeah, and actually, case in point, back to the Krungabin or something. If you were just on stage, and not that people tend to remember, that's why we often have merch or at least something that stickers, things that people can take home, because no one remembers names, myself included. I have to like sit with it for a little bit. But if you were to remember, and they're like, "Hey, our name is say Circles We Draw," just to pick a random band name. But one of the things about that is no one's going to go, what does that mean? Wait, what are those words?
Right.
How can you spell that? Nah, I mean, you get past 5th grade, you could probably deal with that one. But someone goes, "Hey, we're Krungabin," or "We're Huizengay," or see, I can't even keep it straight.
Or even when you have like the person who has the fairly normal name, but they spell it in some weird way, like add a number in there,
Sure.
or a symbol or whatever.
Sure.
Then later you want to go to your Spotify and you're like, I don't know what to
can't find
even. So anyway, I guess that would be my advice. But my God, great! Maybe we'll play some of his stuff later on. But I kind of want to get to you. You've got a guitar. You're ready. You asked me several times, what should I play? I think I'm going to leave that up to you. What have you considered it?
Well, I'm going to start off with something from my first album, which was called The Wicked Road. And then as we go on, I'll probably play something from The Righteous Path that just came out, and then maybe something that's going to be on the third album.
All right. God, 3 albums. Are those all full lengths?
Yep, 13 songs each.
You are quite prolific.
I'm actually working on a side project, too, that also has around 10 songs.
Wow, that's fantastic. What's the name of this one here?
This is a song from my first album. It's called I'm Not a Hero. There's a music video and everything for it.
And if we had a couple like cute girls here, right, they'd say, "Can you play Not a Hero?"
Yeah, what's funny is those are some friends of mine, and they're nothing like what they sound like when they're recording.
Oh, that's
They're
funny.
really down to earth, laid back. And I was like, "No, you got to sound more like drunk woo girls in a bar." And they're like, we can't do that." I'm like, "Please."
That's really fun.
And then they ended up there, so they just like, "Well, we need some wine," and then they just recorded it, and they did it in one take. They did a great job.
What made you think of doing that?
Well, if you listen to the album start to finish, it kind of tells one story.
Okay.
And so there's a lot of heaviness in this darker tone in it, and I wanted to play a lighter song on that album. And I thought, man, how am I going to introduce this song to what we have so far? It just doesn't make sense as far as tone goes. And I thought, oh well, if it's in the middle, if this was a live set, and somebody came up and said, "Hey, can you play this song for me?" And they're like, sure, we can do it.
Wow.
So that's kind of where I got the idea.
I just thought, since we're talking about it, I dialed it up. It's a very cute thing. I'm going to stop it after that.
Oh,
Here we go. Ready? This is what the album sounds like.
Can you play I'm Not a Hero?
Sure, this one's for you.
Yeah, that's
And then it starts.
yeah, it's exactly. I keep my darkness close to me, 'cause it's not my enemy, oh no. I'm not a hero. I keep my darkness close to me, 'cause it's not my enemy, oh no. I'm not a hero. All these words in my head, they've all been said before. Like, why am I here and what do I stand for? I tell myself I'm free and stand for something, but I know deep down inside I stand for nothing. I keep my darkness close to me, 'cause it's not my enemy, oh no. I'm not a hero. I've done things you won't believe. You wouldn't even recognize me, oh no. I'm not a hero. I am barely stories sometimes, and I'll do it again. I've hurt people that I love, and have gave up on my friends. There's something going down when every sad song's hitting home. When you're out late with your friends, but you still feel alone. I keep my darkness close to me, 'cause it's not my enemy, oh no. I'm not a hero. I've done things you won't believe. You wouldn't even recognize me, oh no. I'm not a hero. Don't say a prayer for me. Don't shed a single tear. I'm getting what I deserve. Now let me disappear. If I am just a ghost, then I want you to know I let my demons be. I'm not a hero. I keep my darkness close to me, 'cause it's not my enemy, oh no. I'm not a hero. I've done things you won't believe. You wouldn't even recognize me, oh no. I'm not a hero. I'm not a hero. I'm not a hero.
All right, settle down, people. Very good.
That was great.
Thank you very much.